I'm Adam, and I am creative lead on Darkfall Unholy Wars. Well, first of all, the inspiration for the new Darkfall Unholy Wars is, of course, the old Darkfall, the original one running at the moment. Lots of books, fancy movies, but mostly anything to do with a more semi-realistic, gritty style. None of that cute stuff out there. So no colorful little wide-eyed monsters or stuff from other games. It's a bit more on the bloody side, more dark, a little sinister, a little evil, stuff like that. The new direction, the new art direction on Darkfall Unholy Wars, we still want to keep the old style, but we definitely want to make it newer, because the old stuff, so it feels like it's evolved, so it's something that's made today, so it's new, it's shinier, it's bigger, it's better textures, more polygons, more effects, better lighting, better shaders. We want it to feel shinier and better. We want it to please our new players, so when they look at it, it's even a better world. They want to even roam around more, discover more parts of it, live through the new Aegon. In Darkfall Unholy Wars, although it still seems to be the same game, and on the outside, let's say technically on the outside, things have changed, but we still want to keep them as Darkfall. So you're still going to notice the same races, but they've changed. You can see the same armors, but they have changed. You're going to see the same landscapes, they've changed. I mean, environments have changed, lighting has changed, shaders have changed. There's newer, shinier stuff. Some things have been removed and been replaced. We took it upon ourselves that things had to evolve, and since Darkfall Original and Darkfall Unholy Wars is a few hundred years apart, it makes sense that some architectures have been torn down and then been rebuilt. Some races have evolved and physically changed. You will notice this, that there are changes to the races. They still are the six races but we believe we've done a better job and made them what they should be now at the moment. Customization, we've tried to add a bit more also in Darkfall and Holy Wars. So there's no longer just going to any crafting station or making whatever weapon or armor you want, and we just give it to you, this is it, take it. There's going to be a choice now of patterns and styles a player can choose, and this is going to be ongoing. So you will join the new Darkfall and Holy Wars with a X amount of patterns we're going to give you. But on the process, as you're playing the game over time, we'll be adding more and more content down the road. So there might be 3 or 6 patterns when the game gets launched, and down the line could be another 4 to come or another 5, and we're just going to keep adding more and more content to let the player stylize and build things the way he wants to. The armors also now play a major role because of the new gameplay system we put in the game. So we have roles in the game, which we will mention at some point how gameplay has changed in the game. But also now there are items that go with specific roles in the game. There's been lots of art done on the monsters. So many have been redone, rebuilt. Some old ones we thought unnecessary have been removed, new ones have been added. And there's a big ongoing process of remodeling monsters non-stop. So we felt some looked very old and very outdated. So we're trying to do the best we can. And that's going to be an ongoing process. People are going to notice a lot of monsters changing. And while they're playing, monsters keep changing again and again as we feel they suit better the environment and the gameplay style. When designing and doing all the concept design for the new Darkfall Unholy Wars, we definitely had to take into account and the new law that's been written, and the new technical restrictions we have or not, and all the other way around, what we built, how to get. So it was a back and forth process. We knew where the game was going. So we can't just generally just model whatever we want to. All the monsters are based on the way the law is going to be written from now on. We still have the 6 races, but there's the humans, there's the orcs, they've had a bit of a change. There's the dwarfs, they've changed. There's the Mahirim, they're still Mahirim, they've changed a bit. Then Redain, the Alfar. They've all been, visually they're new and they're fresh and they're better. And there'll be, in this gap between Darkfall Original and Darkfall Unholy Wars, there've been a few, they've evolved a bit. Especially the Mahirim, we could say, is they're the youngest race, from 4-legged wolves to standing on 2 feet. They've evolved even further. The dwarfs on the other side have, let's just say in other races, semi-dwarf has come in.